we're going for the big.
Red one.
Yeah. This was my big garage band hit.
Greatest power pop song of all time.
There you go. Thanks a lot.
It still gets played at Whole Foods all the time.
What?
Amazon loves you.
Every time it plays a billion times, I make $1.
I hope you get money for that.
Well, I got 2.5 million plays on YouTube, and they sent me a check for $16.39. So if I can get 1 billion more plays, I can buy a good used car.
Just told people to vote Whole Foods though.
It'll be all right. I'm not worried about it. You got to take care of yourself in this economy. Can't be waiting for like YouTube. Then you gotta do it. We're gonna do it. You want to do it lower? Can I do it lower than usual? So I wrote this song with a couple of guys, and there we were writing a song called "A Million Miles Away," and it goes like this. You know, we wrote the whole song. We wrote the whole song at a Germs gig. Remember the Germs?
Yeah, of course.
We were upstairs, and people were jumping off the balcony and up on the second floor and landed on. It was like an incredible gig. And then we were writing the lyrics up there, and then we went to we wrote the whole song, and then we showed up at this guy's place, who was the other songwriter in our songwriter team. We had the whole lyric except the chorus. We didn't have it, and we woke him up. His wife was like, "Keep it down." And we go, "Listen to this, man." And like I get it. He has a 12-string guitar, so I just picked up his guitar and started to play it, you know, because we had the lyric, you know. And like I started to play it, and I'm playing it exactly like the way it goes. And then he just jumps in the middle of the night for no reason at all. He starts going, "A million." Killed it, man.
Where was the Germs gig?
It was at the Starwood in California. And so then we had this song, right? And like this guy Joey, man, who wrote that chorus, like he lived in an apartment that had like you don't mind, you want to get a chair or something?
Oh yeah.
And so this guy had an apartment, man, and there was a swimming pool out there, and all these kids were always out swimming in the swimming pool. And then they get him a chair. Give him a drink too or something. And so there's kids out there, and we wrote a lot of songs all the time. I loved writing these guys. We were sort of like fantasizing. We were in the Brill building, like I was writing, right? And so when we wrote this particular song, all the kids started like sort of singing. They couldn't tell if they were making fun of it or they liked it. There were all these kids from Cannonballs, a million miles away. And so we sort of thought we had something. But then there's this guy that lived in the building, and he always wore those kind of cowboy boots with like metal plates on the front, and he had like, you know, all dressed in black all the time with like great aviator shades with mirrors on him, and just super cool. Just always walking around like, who's that guy? And he goes, he's the program director for K-Rock Radio. That guy? Yeah, that's Larry, man. I take jacuzzis with him all the time. I go, tell him to play our song on the radio, man. A million miles away. We just cut it. We cut it for free in the middle of the night with this kid that was a janitor at a recording studio. So we were sitting in the hot dog stand, and when the light blinked out 3 times, we came across from the hot dog stand. I mean, everybody was gone. And we recorded this song. It was our biggest song I've ever had in my career. With this guy Mikey, at the hot dog stand. And so, you know, so I got this recording, and I go, Joey, you know, tell him, go take a jacuzzi with Larry and tell him we want to like have him come over and listen to the acetate of the record. And so he goes, so I will, man, it's a great idea, man. So he goes in there, he comes back later, he goes, it's all set up, man. You know, Larry's coming down here, he'll be down here in about an hour, man. And we'll play him the acetate on the record player. We set up one of those little fold-up record players. We set that on the table, and then, you know, get the stuff Larry likes, man, all the different things he enjoys, you know, all the Courvoisier and some, you know, all the different marching powder, you know, all that. He had all this stuff. So he comes down, and he goes, hey, man, you know, wow, you know. He shows up, you know, knocks on the screen door. He comes in. It's like Larry, man. Wow, it's like we started enjoying everything and hanging out. We're relaxing and getting high and like hanging out. And, hey, Larry, like, you think it'd be cool? He's still wearing the shades and everything. You think it'd be cool, like, we could play the song, man? Peter's band, you know, Flintstones, man, they got this song, man. You gotta hear it, man. He goes, yeah, man, sure. So we put it on. He puts on the acetate and he's got it cranked up. And Larry just sitting there with his shades on. He's like, he's kind of digging it. He You can start telling he's starting to move to it, man. He's starting to get into it, man. He's got his feet up on the table, man, and he's like just kind of rocking to it. And then it gets, you know, to the chorus, and he's like super into it, and he's like going, rocking. And then it gets to the guitar solo, and now he's like rocking in the chair like this, man. And he's going like, you know, kind of crazy. And then like it gets to the peak of the guitar solo, it's this place where we turned up the volume on the guitar and turned up the echo right at the same time at the very end of the solo for a special, like, you know, really cathartic effect, you know, at the top of the guitar solo, so you really get off, right? You know the record, right?
Yeah.
And so it gets to that part, and it worked because Larry's just like super into it, man. When it gets to that part, he goes over backwards in the chair, and he lands flat on the floor and hits his head on the floor, and he's just lying there like this. And we're looking at each other like, should we stop the record and see if he's okay? I don't want to stop the record. We're like just thinking this, you know, don't stop the record because like he's really into it, man. This is the best part. But what if he's having a, you know, what if he needs to go to the hospital? Well, the record's only got about 30 more seconds. So it gets done and like the record fades out and Larry's just lying there like, wow. He goes, we're gonna go on that heavy rotation, man. And that's how it happened. That's the biggest, the most radio plays I ever got in my career was that song. Was kind of a garage hit all around the world, and you know, Larry did a lot on it. But then I found out a lot about the record business, so I won't go into that. Anyhow, so let's just have some fun now, singing a rock band. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, okay, whatever you want. I never heard you, so you can do anything. It's like translating it into French. Who knows what you're gonna do? Here we go. Here. Hey, give me a groove. Woo! You're the drummer too. Friday night. I just got back, I had my eyes shut, was dreaming about the past. I thought about you while the radio played. Should've got moving, that's the reason I stayed. I started drifting to a different place. I realized I'm falling off the fishing pool, and there was nothing left to bring me back. A million miles away. A million miles away. He's a million miles away, and there's nothing to bring me back today. You're killing it, man. Second verse. We took a ride, went downtown. The streets were empty, there was no one around. Different faces and we used to know. In all the places we used to go. I'm at the wrong, you know you're looking glass. Got hold on to the hands of the rest of you. And there was nothing left to bring me back. I'm a million miles away. I'm a million miles away. I'm a million miles away. And there's nothing to bring me back today. Okay, here comes the big part of the record. The guitar solo. If I didn't play the guitar solo, it would only be 500,000 miles away.